Okay. Tell me about the other two friends that you had that you...
Well, well, one was definitely a friend. The other was an irritant. Brown.
was the irritant?
It was the irritant, yeah. So, you know, both were there from the... Well, I arrived into their world, so to speak, when I walked out of when Shepherd walked out of the protest. Oh, fuck, it is what it is. That was me. I walked out of the protest to a very... It was kind of divisive, where Knox was quite grateful because he had a lot on the line and didn't want to risk what he had coming up with his probation on something that wasn't really going to serve him that much. And Brown, who didn't have much to lose because he'd been in and out of institutes his entire life. By that time, I can't even remember how many years he'd logged up. So there were two very different figures with ostensibly two very different trajectories. Brown was a drug addict, an active drug addict, with a very, very difficult past. Knox was kind of a guy who just lost his temper in a set of circumstances that, at least for me, I can understand. I can understand, the want to protect someone that you love from something that's as harmful as a heroin dealer being on your estate. And he just went about it in a way that was catastrophic for his life.
Do you feel you've given them a voice in the play that reflects how they spoke and how they were?
Yeah.
Will we get to know them through the play?
I hope so. I hope that from the audience perspective here, that they get to experience authentically what these two men were like, what these three men were like. I've tried my absolute best to capture their essence in this story as truthfully as I remember it.